Hello everyone, welcome to the first lecture of the Foundations of Data Science course. So perhaps most of you are here because you have heard these interesting statements about data science, that it is the most sought after job of the 21st century, or data is the new oil and data science is the combustion engine which drives it, or data is the future, right? Or data science is the future. So these are all interesting statements about data science, and they kind of make you excited about this field, they nudge you towards doing something about it, getting skilled in this field and so on. But none of these are actually definitions of data science. They tell you about the potential of data science, but what exactly is data science is not clear from this, right? It's just clear that there's a lot of hype around it and you should learn it. But let's try to understand what exactly is data science, right? So that's the dominating topic for today's lecture. We'll try to clear this confusion around what exactly is data science and how it relates to other fields and what are the skill sets required and so on, right? So let's dive deep into the learning objectives for this lecture. So as I said, we'll start with the question, what exactly is data science? And then we'll talk about why is it the most sought after job for the sought after job description, right? So why is it that industry after industry, domain after domain is talking about data science, wants to hire data science, wants you to do something interesting with their data, help them derive insights so that they can help improve their businesses and so on, right? So what are the conditions which have led to it becoming so sought after in today's world, right? And then what is the day-to-day life of a data scientist? And if you become a data scientist, what does your everyday job look like? What are the different tasks that you'll have to do? In which situations certain tasks are important and others may not be so important, right? So these are some of the questions that we'll try to address in this series of lectures that we'll do today. And then related to this, right, when you talk about the day-to-day job of a data scientist, it's also important to understand what are the skills required. And then one controversial topic there is this, whether math and programming skills are really required, right? You have this multiple courses which pop out and say that no math required, become a data scientist without any math and so on. And we have a bone to pick with such courses because we feel that this field requires a lot of mathematical foundation, and that's exactly what we are going to focus on in the first course and also in the subsequent courses, right? Will help you build some of these mathematical foundations. So by the end of this lecture, it should be pretty clear to you that mathematics and programming both play a very important role. You cannot have a detour around them and still become a data scientist. It will be something which will serve you well in the long run, right? So that's what we'll emphasize in this first lecture. Then the other interesting topic is, how does data science relate to all these other buzzwords that you hear, right? You talk about machine learning, ML, artificial intelligence, deep learning, and data mining, right? All of these are things that you hear about in also along with data science, right? People talk about them in the same breath, and then you hear different theories about them. Some people say that all of these are synonymous. Some people say that one is a subset of the other. Yet others say that they're completely unrelated and so on, right? So what exactly is this confusion about, and how is data science, if at all, related to all these other fields, is something that we'll clarify in today's lecture, right? And then we'll also come to this, some of the common misconceptions that you have about data science, right? So, and this is a big problem because this topic has been so hyped up that people have started expecting everything and anything from data science. And then when it does not live up to the expectations, it leads to a lot of disappointment and wrong conclusions that data science is not useful, we should not invest in data science and so on, right? So confusion around data science is the most important factor which is preventing its large-scale adoption in the industry, right? So we'll try to clear what these misconceptions are, what are the right expectations that you should have from data science, in what conditions can it succeed, and what you as an organization or as an individual or as a data scientist should do to ensure that you invest in the right problems and go about this in the right manner, right? So these are some of the learning objectives for today's lecture. So I'll take a break here and I'll come back and zoom into the first question, which is what exactly is data science. Thank you.